So, guys, this is another interesting story. This story is about a married woman. So, how do we call her? Okay, let's just call her Makoni. So, Makoni and her husband were married legally with 4 children. So, along the way, Makoni discovered that her husband was cheating on her and she caught him red-handed. So in the process, Makoni said she didn't want the relationship anymore. She was so pissed off. You know that kind of feelings you can have when you notice that your husband cheat on you or betray you. So she was very, very mad. And then Makoni's husband too, he knew that he was guilty, so he started apologizing to his wife, begging Makoni, oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. This is not what you think is the work of the devil. But Makoni was so angry, she couldn't listen. She moved to her family place. She was to her family. Very mad. Makoni's husband still didn't give up. He was still apologizing to her, even though she moved to her. So Margot's husband he gave up. He was still apologizing to her, asking her to come back home. Oh, sweetheart, I'm sorry. This will never happen again. Margot was still first. So Margot too, she started chatting with one other guy from the US. Yes. So she and this guy started chatting. I want to believe that Margot and this particular guy were even chatting when she was in her home. But then her husband was cheating on her, maybe probably like that. But according to the story, Margot came across a guy on the social media and they were chatting. In that same time, the guy came down to on it because she already moved to her family place. She was there. In that time, she and her social media guy, they were just chilling, having fun. And then Makodi and the guy when they do something, man and woman thing. So after the guy went back to the US, Makodi was feeling somehow. She decided to go to the hospital to carry on some check. In that process, Makoni discovered that she was carrying the people HIV. Yes, she was carrying that people beating. Now, her husband still in the process, apologizing to her for her to come back. So the thing here is that Makoni left the house. She didn't leave the house because she was done with her relationship, her marriage. She left the house because she was like mad. So she needed some space. And then now in that process, she do that thing and then she carrying the people thing. But the husband still begging her, come back home. She don't want to go back home. All the family member, they came together apologizing to Marconi for Marconi to go back home because they was like, oh, your husband realized his mistake and this should not be the end of your marriage that you worked for so many years for. You want to end it like that. Like all the family begging Marconi want to go back home, but Marconi is afraid. She don't want to go back home and affect her husband. So that's the case here now, guys. This is a big lesson for you and I. No matter how angry we are, sometimes we need space. We need to give ourselves time to think and figure out things the right way. Serious. So how can Marconi go back home? Marconi is afraid to go back home in effect of her husband.